would also like to take a moment to thank Garrett and Elora for allowing me to be a part of their day. I am immensely honored and tremendously grateful to be standing up here with you both, and will truly forever cherish this day.
Incredible. It's a long time coming, and I couldn't be happier for it to be here.
So exciting. I think he is just perfect for me, and I never even wanted to get married, but I think there's no one else in the world I would rather marry than him, and I can't wait for our life together. I love you so much, and I am so excited to marry you.
I just love you so much. I love the balance that we bring to our life together, and I can't wait to spend every day with you.
Today, we are here to celebrate the love we all have for you both and the love that you have for each other. Garrett and Elora, my hope for you is this: that you have many long years to delight in each other's company, to feel the gratitude for your great fortune in having found each other. Be kind and good to each other. All of us here today have our own love story. Some are short, others long. Some are unwritten, while others are just getting to the good part. There are chapters in all of our stories. Each of us here has been a small part of your story. We have all witnessed moments that make up your story and that have brought you both here today. However, today is just one part of your story, just one moment.
Hey. As I sat down to write these vows, I started thinking back to the beginning of our relationship and our first date. I think we got about 20 minutes into the conversation before I started talking politics. Talk about religion started shortly after that because, as you know, I like to broach taboo topics early and often. And even from those very first 20 minutes, I knew I could talk to you about anything and everything. And I often can't believe I get to do this life with you. As much as I complain about only eating pizza and wings together once a quarter, I will admit here in front of everyone that I absolutely love our quarterly pizza nights. For a long time, we didn't think we'd ever get married. Then I realized I would be out of my mind to pass up the chance to marry you. In that process, I may have gone a little crazy and decided I also wanted the ring and the party and this big day that has finally arrived. I have no idea what our life will look like in a year or 10 or 20. No matter what, every day, for the rest of our lives, I'll be there for you, because you're there for me too.
Hey, babe. We made it. We're here. I know we've joked a lot about how excited we are to see this day come and go. Who knew this girl on this dating site would be standing here today as my wife? But I can't, because a few days after we met, I knew. But I knew that the girl who was sitting next to me at the bar was special, different from any girl I had ever met before. This was a girl who was fiery in her passion, unwavering in her values, quick with both her wit and her intellect. And as we spent the next 6 years together, you continued to surprise me. Mostly good, like the first time you crumpled up garbage, threw it across the room, and yelled, "Kobe!" If you know, you know. On a more serious note, I can't promise that this often cruel world will ever be the just place that you know it should be. But I promise that we will always make the best of what comes our way. And no matter what happens, my heart will feel content because we will be together, and that's all I'll ever need.
Do you, Garrett, take Elora as your wife?
I do.
Do you, Elora, take Garrett as your husband?
I do.
You may seal this declaration with a kiss.
Finally, it has been a long journey to get here, but no pandemic, political unrest, tux shortage, natural disaster, last-minute rings, or any other obstacle could stop Garrett and Elora from getting married here today. I couldn't be happier that my amazing brother found an equally amazing woman to share his life with. It's easy to see how Garrett fell in love with Elora. She's smart, beautiful, kind, strong in her convictions, quick-witted, and she has a great sense of humor. In tricky situations, and your love for each other has only grown stronger. I think I speak for everyone when I say we couldn't be happier to be here with you both today. How lucky are we to come together for this joyous celebration? And on that note, I invite everyone to raise a glass, so we can toast the incredible bride and groom, finally.
We want to be the first to say congratulations to us all for making it through these past 2 years of wedding planning with Elora. We think everyone deserves an extra sip of champagne for that, so let's all raise our glasses and do that. Elora never skipped a class, failed a test, wrote angry letters to PBS about her favorite show being canceled, and talked about her SAT scores at parties. So we were a little worried about her finding someone who would love her completely for who she is and accept. Luckily, she found Garrett, the nice Jewish boy from New Jersey who is just as quirky as she is.
When people ask me if we like and approve of Garrett, I always say we love him, and he's the perfect match for my sister. We love him for many reasons. He's smart, has a heart of gold, and fits in with the family perfectly. But I love him the most for having someone else to help talk Elora off the ledge when she's in a tizzy. So thank you, Garrett, for taking care of her when I stop answering the text messages.
When people ask me if I like and approve of Garrett, I tell them that I finally have a brother that understands me. Growing up without a brother has always been a challenge for the rest of the family to know what I'm talking about. As a 10-year-old talking about Star Wars at the dinner table, the rest of the family didn't understand despite their best efforts. But now, as a 25-year-old talking about Star Wars at the dinner table, I have Garrett to know what I'm talking about.
Like I said, we love Garrett, except for one thing. The self-imposed dietary restrictions. No oil, no butter.
Elora has learned to love Garrett's works as equally as he has learned to love hers. We know that she will continue to fight for, and sometimes against, Garrett, the same way she has always done for us, and know he will do the same for her. Elora, I'm glad we became friends after you left for college.
So let's raise our glasses again, now that I have one. Congratulations to Elora and Garrett. We love you.
Elora, my beautiful granddaughter, you are to be congratulated on your choice, on the choice you have made for a life partner. Garrett has all the qualities to be a perfect husband. He is kind, loving, and sensitive to your needs. Garrett, you have also chosen a perfect life partner. Elora is beautiful and kind, caring, and smart. She will never disappoint you. In life, you will encounter many difficulties, even though you love each other. Always try not to let your words hurt each other. Love will always see you through. I love you both. Congratulations.